What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Lorwyn Eclipsed standard content here for you today, and we have a very spicy one. The deck that you see in front of you is Esper Oculus. Now, if you haven't seen this deck list before, I know Ash Lizzle has been spending quite a bit of time on this one on her channel. I'm sure she probably has a couple of videos as well. This particular deck list, I believe it's similar to what she was working on. Not quite exactly the same, but the general concept is still essentially the same here. So what's going on is we're, as the title suggests, an Abhorrent Oculus deck. It's a card that 5/5 for 3 mana. You have to exile 6 cards from your graveyard in order to cast it, and then it's a 5/5 flyer that at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep you manifest Dread. Now the idea here is we're utilizing ways to cheat this card into play. Namely, what you may have seen before, Helping Hand, very simple card, single white mana sorcery, return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Lorwyn Eclipse actually gave us another sort of version of Helping Hand, which we kind of already had legal before. I don't know if anybody remembers this card, but there is a card called Call a Surprise Witness, which is 2 mana sorcery, return a creature with mana value 3 or less. But we have a new way to do that in the form of Emptiness, which is essentially the same card, white, return a creature with mana value 3 or less, but it has a little bit more utility in the sense that you can also pay black to put 3/1 counters on a creature, and more importantly, it is a permanent, so that when it goes to the graveyard after evoking it, it puts a counter on your Moonshadow. Moonshadow is a very important part of this deck because it's another cheap threat that you can play early. Doesn't require cards to be in the graveyard like Oculus does. So if your draw sort of isn't quite fully set up yet, you can still just deploy Moonshadow. And you actually have a bunch of ways to take advantage of the trigger, which, a 7/7 that comes into play with 6/1 counters, and whenever a permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you remove a -1 counter from it. So you have a bunch of ways to do that. Bitter Triumph can discard a permanent. Iron Shield Elf, discard permanents. Likeness Looter, very good because you can loot away permanents. And more importantly, the Likeness Looter also has an ability to pay X to have it become a copy of a creature in your graveyard with mana value X. So, for example, if you have a Moonshadow in the graveyard and you have Likeness Looter become a copy of it, well, you'll remember the Moonshadow enters with 6/1 counters on it. If you have the Looter become a copy of the Moonshadow, well, it's not entering the battlefield. It is just becoming a copy of it, which means for 1 single mana, you get a 7/7 Flying Menace. That's pretty good. As we mentioned before, Emptiness also another way to put counters on Moonshadow. Overlord of the Baelmerk does a little bit of double duty here because you can mill over something like a Abhorrent Oculus with it, but it's also picking up Emptiness. So the fact that your reanimation spell is now on a creature as opposed to a sorcery, that means that Overlord, again, doubling duty, you can mill the Oculus and pick up the Emptiness. And also Overlord milling over permanents, triggers Moonshadow, so on and so forth. Couple of Winter Night Stories, again, draw discard, very good at enabling Oculus, and it's also something you can mill over to get value off of with Overlord of the Baelmerk. And then the last card here that I want to discuss, a single copy of Twilight Diviner. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a 3/3 for 3. When it enters, surveil 2. And essentially, whenever a creature enters the battlefield from your graveyard, you make a copy of it. So it's very high, there's a high potential here where if you have Diviner in play and you reanimate an Oculus with Helping Hand, you then get 2 copies of Helping Hand, or 2 copies of Helping Hand, 2 copies of Oculus. That would be kind of weird. But it also kind of works pretty well with Likeness Looter, because if the Diviner is in your graveyard, you can have the Looter become a copy of it, reanimate the Diviner, the first one triggers to make a second copy of the other one, and now your other reanimate spells, you now have 3 Diviners in play. So it can really pop off. Mana base, nothing too crazy, bunch of Esper lands, and then the sideboard. Mostly cards you would expect. I want to kind of call out here the Ajani's and the Kaido Bane of Nightmares. They look a little bit strange in a sideboard like this, but you do kind of need some additional threats in the postboard games when your opponent has an abundance of graveyard hate, which people will probably have for you. So that's pretty much it for the deck list. Again, I've been playing this deck list a lot on my stream over the past couple of days, and I've been really enjoying it. Had a decent run with it, and I think you guys are going to enjoy the game. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. If there's anything that I love about Standard, it's when I get to put Starting Town in my deck list, and then complain when it's my 4th land. That's what I love the most about Standard. Remember how everybody thought that when we got all the other Shocklands that we wouldn't have to play Starting Town anymore? And the reality is that even with all the Shocklands, you still kind of have to play it. It's just kind of the way that it works out, you know? I mean, it's gonna die, but I guess I'll play Looter. Maybe it's better to Overlord there? I'm not sure. Exile? That's not nice. Ooh. Okay, I should leave up Black-White. I know I could Shadow first, but I'm trying to high roll at Oculus here. Missed. Do I even want... Yeah... Get your Enter Surveil too. I guess... Honestly, I think I'd decline here, right? And just Helping Hand the Diviner and then try to find an Oculus. I think I'd decline here. I'll just do this instead. That's kind of where I'm at. No, it doesn't see itself. I could make 2 Iron Shield Elves. Also, it says other, so... Do I want 2 Iron Shield Elves? Not really. I mean, I don't even want 1 Iron Shield Elf right now. I don't think. A Monumental. Bruh. Bruv. I mean, maybe 2 Iron Shield Elves is good. It puts a lot of pressure on them. Fuck it, I'm in. Why not, right? I don't know if this is good, but... I have no idea if this is good, but... Here's 2 3/1s. Your turn. I mean, they have a real hard time killing these, right? How many gems do you think they get out of you each cube season? Oh. For reasons that, like, just in case my tax person is watching me, I don't really want to admit that information on a live broadcast. You never know who's watching, right? A little late to the party there, buddy. Little late to the party. I think I'm gonna discard this, honestly. I'm gonna get really aggressive here. They're at 15. They're kind of just dead. Like, how the hell did they get out of this? Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it, Chief. Yeah, this is fine. They can't ever kill the elves. We can discard Oculus to make the Moon Shadow a 5/5. This would be their 3rd lesson, right? I mean, I'm going to keep the Oculus because I can hardcast it. Dun, 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 dun. Good luck. Good luck. Alright, let's go against Lessons. Lesson. Which is French for the sun. Lantern good. Snare good. I guess Diviner kind of whatever. Bitter is not great. Looter kind of shit against there. I mean, do you think they're going to keep in Firebending Lesson? They could, right? They definitely could. Also, do you think they're going to keep in Gran? Didn't realize this was a French stream. Always has been. Bonjour. That's the only French word I actually know is bonjour. I don't know what I want. I'm gonna play these, I think. Sacre bleu. Now I feel cultured watching after I say the word bonjour. Bonjour. Ooh, white card, double white card, Watery Grave Swamp. I'm gonna keep. It's an easy keep right there. Brother, you just kind of believe sometimes. You just kind of believe. I mean, it technically works. It's not how I would have hoped to draw it up, but it does work. Well, actually, it doesn't work. Fuck. Hmm. Alright, I have to copy-paste this into Spotify. What is this? Surely this is on Spotify, right? It is. I've never heard this song before, so I don't know what I'm getting into. Soul Guide Lantern. Shit. Well. Yeah, I mean, fucking do this, I guess. I could just make him pop it now. I'd rather not. Okay, now I'm gonna force the lantern. For sure. I'm gonna have to trade for this lantern one way or the other, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I saw Eurotrip, like, probably 15 years ago. I don't remember anything about it. Oh, come on. Come on. I'll give you a nice. Alright, how about this one? Your turn, bozo. Ooh, artist talent level 2. And then you play a bunch of 1-mana artifacts. I'm kind of with you. I pick up what you're putting down. Yeah, I can maybe eventually Oculus hardcast. Depends on whether or not they want to pop the lantern, like, you know. Depends on when they want to pop it, I guess I should say. Dead. It's dead. They did not discard. What? 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 The fuck out of here. Get that shit out of here. Well. Never mind. Wait, what just happened? Did they counter their own spell? Okay, go. Somebody countered their own spell. Huh. That's a yikes. That's a big ol' yikes. Oh, they countered the Overlord. I wonder if that was their intention. Right, because that didn't resolve the Overlord. Maybe that was their intention. I feel like it wasn't, but... yeah, I feel like that wasn't their intention. Well, shit, now what? This would be the 6th card if they let this resolve. So they kind of have to pop the Lantern now. shooter. Every time you get to cast in a Born Oculus when your opponent has a Soul Guide Lantern in play, feels so good. Like, it's just an unbelievable feeling that I can't describe. God, that feels good. It's dead. It's dead. I'll just make another one then. This is safer in case they have another firebending lesson. And yeah, I'll cast this. We'll pass the turn on you. Pass the turn on him. Ooh. I think I'd rather have this. I could turn the Looter into a 7/7, but I think I'd rather just have a guaranteed 7/7, because this is only sorcery speed. Yeah, I think any deck that has Iron Shield Elf seems really good into Lessons, because they legitimately can't kill that card, you know. So if you're playing with Iron Shield Elf, so like the Rakdos Monument deck as well, I think every Iron Shield Elf deck is good into Lessons. Guess I'll play this. Ooh, I guess sequencing. I should have done that first. Maybe I would have copied the Overlord instead. Probably not, but... Well, I mean, I guess we could die this turn. It is within the realm of possibility that I could die this turn. I think, right? Somebody said, thank you for fixing Historic. Can I revert Fires of Invention next time? Can I revert Fires? What happened to Fires? Somebody asked if I wanted to play Historic today. I'm sure the format's a lot better, but... just, like, it's not my jam, you know? It's not my jam. Oh, no. Oh, no. Surely they're dead now, right? Surely they're dead. What the hell was that? Demora, thank you for the 13-month resub. Can I get a Psi 7? I don't know what that means. Oh my goodness. Wait, we might actually not have lethal. I don't like this. It would be really impressive if I lost this game, but I think it is technically possible. If I lose this game, there might be an angry Reddit post. I'm letting you know right now. Is there a such thing as a Reddit post that isn't angry? I'm sure there are some wholesome Reddit posts out there somewhere, you know? No, their talent is leveled. That was cool. That was fun. Yeah, sure. Sure, buddy.
Don't underestimate. I thirst for information.
I actually cannot believe that I lost this game. What the fuck, man? They untapped and they had one card in their hand at 4 life, and I had 2 lethal attackers. And I somehow still lost this game. That's actually unreal, man. Like, how is that even possible?
Well,
I feel like that shouldn't happen. That's good. That Verge will do it. Can we deck them? Oh, I need to move this. I need to move this, like, down here so I can see their deck size. I meant to do that yesterday, but...
Doesn't it like light? Get cracking. You get to be my
You
protege.
have 13 cards in deck. That's good.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
I don't even know what to say, man. This hand could be good. I'm gonna keep it. It needs a little bit of help, but it has a lot of potential. I mean, really, it just needs an Oculus. Or an Overlord. Ooh. I think I should Elf first. Yeah, I should Elf first. I don't want to discard here. But now they have to, like, spew a removal spell on the Elf just to be able to attack with Gran Gran, and I'm cool with that. That doesn't do anything. I mean, it lets them attack with Gran Gran, I guess, but it's the only thing that it does. Doesn't do much else. Alright, mill and Oculus, please. Can I get an Oculus? No? Okay. Am I casting Helping Hand this turn? I think no, right? I mean, the highest upside line is Decline, and then Helping Hand the Looter. Next turn, Looter make it a 7/7 attack. I feel like that's really aggressive. You know? That line seems so aggressive. Maybe it's fine, though. I think maybe the safer line is just pick up the Looter, hold the Helping Hand for next turn. Yeah, I'm in. You know, I'm in. I'm in for it. I'm in for it. I don't know if this is right, but I'm here for it. This represents lethal damage next turn. And, like, they can't really kill either of these. Maybe they can kill the Looter, but... Like, I'm representing lethal damage next turn. I'm making him have it, you know? I'm gonna make you have it. You should cast Monument to Endurance. I would do that. Yeah, I think Mono Green Landfall is definitely a safe choice. I think if I was going to Milwaukee, I'd probably lean on an Elementals deck, but I would not fault you for playing Mono Green Landfall. I will say, I do like, if you're playing Landfall, I do really like the versions that have the stupid turtle. I think the turtle is really good. So I'd play the turtle for sure. Oh, I didn't leave up a black source, man. I guess it's fine. 5, 8, 9. Oh, am I one short? Am I really one short right now? Wait, I have to go to combat first. We'll screwed that up. I'm gonna keep the Oculus in hand, though. Yeah, I'm one short. 9, 10. All right, go to 2. Your turn. Yeah, that was close, right? I almost tapped my Iron Shield off for no reason. It's a bold attack opponent. GG's. Spell Elementals, while good, it's sort of very capped on how good its draws can be. Because you can't, there's no draw that lets you turn to Hearth Elemental. It's turn 3 at the earliest. And you also, nothing you can do, the way the deck is constructed, allows you to turn 3 Eddie Crab. Because there's no 2-mana millers. So you can't even crab on turn 3. The earliest you can crab is turn 4. I should probably keep that, yeah. The Grixis list? So you're not playing Flamebraider? I mean, agree to disagree, but in my experience, I've found that the games where I don't have a 2-mana creature, it's so hard to win, man. It's at least in my experience. Maybe I just haven't tried a good configuration out, a good configuration that didn't have the 8 2-drops, but it was really, when I played that deck, it was really hard to win when they killed my 2-drop, you know. Midgar. Alright, mill an Oculus every time. Or not. Well, proceed. You may proceed. Send me a list, George. I'll take a look at it. Send me a list. I'm curious to see what the configuration looks like. If they make this Moonshadow more than 3 toughness, that would be very unfortunate. Which I think they might do this turn. Okay, not yet. Okay, that's good. Still not really in a great spot here, to be honest with you. It gets bigger, and then we just don't... I mean, I could have shocked to play Helping Hand, but... do I want to do that? Maybe I should. Go to 9 there, just to get a looter there. Yeah, maybe that was worth it. I don't really know how much the looter is doing for me, though. Kind of just dying to this Flamewake Phoenix. Yeah, maybe I should have Helping Handed last turn. Especially because I have 2 of them. The looter also turbocharges the Moonshadow, which is nice. Oh, that's horrendous. They have main deck Betrayal? The fuck? That's not nice. It's not nice at all. Well, I mean... now I'm dead. Your turn. Main deck Betrayal is, it's a choice. It is definitely a choice. I'm dead. Yo, Andrew came in. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. 12 months. Welcome back. Good luck at your store champs tomorrow. Unless you're playing Badger Mole Cub. I kid. We haven't played Cage in a while. Alright, what do we want in this matchup? Seam Rip for sure. Snare good. Maybe Lanterns. Leader kind of shit. Diviner kind of shit. And Trim a Hand. I mean, I'm going to cut 2 of these if they have fucking main deck Betrayal. My opponent does not like the graveyard. Yeah, you can send it over, Andrew. Seam Rip, Looter, Overlord, Overlord. I'll keep it. I know the pieces fit. Moon Shadow. I'm gonna let him have that for a turn. Because no matter what, I can kill it next turn. The Flail. Just don't discard Phoenix or Bloodghast. You son of a bitch. Me, when I play Rakdos Monument, turn 1 Bloodthorn Flail, turn 2 nothing, or turn 2 Inti. My opponents, when when they play Rakdos Monument, turn 1 Moonshadow, turn 2 Flail, discard best possibles. It's just the way that it works, man. It's the way of the world. They didn't play a second land, though, so I guess we have that going for us. Eh. Maybe they'll never draw land. Land equip still selects? Right, exactly. Even if they hit this turn, they just go play land, discard a card, equip Bloodghast, and I'm still not really in a good spot. I kind of have to kill that Mako, don't I? I guess we can Overlord first? I don't know what we're trying to hit here, though. Not that. I do have to kill this thing, don't I? What didn't they equip? Well, they didn't equip because they didn't have mana. So even if they equip with the Flail there, they don't have an extra mana source to be able to get back the thing. I guess maybe overlording the empty was good. Ooh. Okay, that helps. Cast... yeah, cast that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. Okay, maybe they'll never, ever draw land. If they literally never draw land for the rest of the game, we're fine. Like that. See, that's what I meant when I said they will never draw land the rest of the game. This hand sucks. Should have kept the first hand, I guess. Alright, well, you know. You know. Alright, there you go. That's my 4. That's my 4. Forsaken Miner. Yeah, Dex said, you know what? You've done enough winning today. That's enough out of you. I don't give a fuck about that. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay, maybe I can win this game. Maybe. It's up 26. Whoa. Why does the Looter X ability have to be sorcery only? Imagine. Imagine. That's good. That's really good. It's not exactly how that was supposed to work out, but, you know. Interesting. Deuce. Turbo Hoof. 4 Gene, 4 Elf, 4 Recruit, 4 Cub, 4 Cage, 3 Void. 4 Greater Hoof! That's so many! No Overlord and no Overlord or Ouroboros is kind of interesting. This is I mean, you weren't lying when the title says Turbo Hoof, and you were not lying about that. Did they kill my shadow? How the fuck am I at 5? Literally, how am I at 5? Well, probably because I mulliganed before that game. I'm gonna keep this. Mostly just because I have nightmares about mulling to 4 again. What does basic planes mean? What does it mean? Should play Looter first, maybe? I wanted to do this guy first in case they had Get Lost, but... Punished. I guess we'll do this now. Stop. Can I have a spell? As a treat? No? Okay. No? Okay. No? Okay. Can I have a spell? No? Okay. How about this one? Oh my god, I resolved a spell? How is that possible? This is good. Well, that game was fun. We'll go next. Maybe a Johnny? I don't know. Is Torpor good against them? Maybe. Does Torpor shut off any of my stuff? No, I'll try it. I think it's good. They have what? They have Aven Interrupter and... it's Aven and Aang? Is that enough? Maybe not. I'm gonna try it, though. Oh, they have fucking Rest in Peace, don't they? I can't beat that card. Good news is we can just concede if they have Rest in Peace. I was thinking about it. I mean, it does the thing. I will be conceding to Rest in Peace, though. It's not as bad for me. The Alexa, cue the Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park. Hanoon. Is that worth it to force it now? No, I'm gonna wait. Guess I'm gonna wait. I was gonna say I can wait till I double spell, but I can't double spell because they have High Noon. Maybe they'll just die to a 3-1. I don't know, man. You figure it out. Go. Your turn. I don't like that. It's bad. It's really bad. I think I have to kill this thing now. Yeah, I gotta do this now, I think. Get this guy out of here. What do we think about a Monument to Endurance backup plan? So, I have Kaido and a Johnny in the sideboard as cards that would normally be good against the Rest in Peace decks, but I think this deck specifically, because they have Rest in Peace and a bunch of pressure, I don't know if you could do it against this deck. You know, like, Kaido and Curiosity are a lot worse against them. Or, sorry, Kaido and Ajani are worse against them because they have so much pressure. But the Planeswalkers are mostly good against the control decks that have Rest in Peace, like Jeskai and Blue White. But it's possible that maybe the Monument plan is just better than the Planeswalkers anyways. I'd believe that. The new Ajani. The Chaperone or whatever. The one from Lorwyn. The new Ajani. The hell is my plan this game? I don't know. Fucking cast this, I guess. Alright, whatever. I'll trade for the Lantern. It's better than them cycling it, maybe? I don't know. Maybe my plan is hardcast a bunch of emptiness. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Your turn. I pass. Zora Lead is kind of interesting, too. I feel like that one's maybe a little bit too slow is the problem. Too slow in the, like, the mana base is already very painful. I don't know if you can afford something like that. Like, you're taking a lot of damage from your lands. I'm gonna keep casting these until morale improves, man. I got nothing else to do. Yeah, sure. I will keep casting these. Oh wait, I can only cast it for one of the modes now. I mean, I guess one mode is fine, because I don't have anything to reanimate anyways. Oh right, they can just do that. That's bad. I'm at 4. Alright, I'm dead. I'm dead. I do have 2 white sources. Let's keep it. Saw's Chocobo. Okay. Trying to think of the best way to sequence my mana this game. Because I kind of have to kill the Chocobo on turn 2, right? So we go, yeah, turn 1 Shadow, turn 2 Watery Grave, kill that. Turn 3 Winter Night. I'll say this, I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday. I'm definitely in a much better mood. So we can go untap land, get back Oculus, play Looter next turn. It's kind of cool. I don't know how I beat that card. I feel like this was the exact experience we had yesterday, where my opponent played a 4-6 reach, and I said to myself, I don't really know how I beat that card. I can't kill it. Yeah, I think we're doing this. Do this. Get back the boy. Hit for 4, play a Looter. They go to 11. Maybe they don't have the Nursery. If they don't have the enchantment, we can win this game. Okay, I like that. That's decent. Every time I tune into the stream, we're playing a sus deck while getting rinsed by a landfall. Are you trying to say that every single deck in Standard that isn't the top 5 decks is sus? Is that what you're trying to tell me? They did have the enchantment, by the way. They did have the enchantment. I don't really know. It's like, I'm trying to figure out why I don't enjoy these games. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not playing, like, super highly competitive decks. And it's just, like, the difference in power level, the difference, like, there's such a huge power gap between the decks that I'm playing and the decks that my opponents are playing. I don't know. It could be part of it. Selective tuning in. I don't know. You guys are watching these games, too. It's like, you guys can see, you're watching the games with me. I'm playing them, you're watching them. You can see how, like, whether or not they look enjoyable. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But, like, what am I? I'm a content creator. I can't just play the same, you know, I can't just go to Goldfish, look at the top 5 decks, pick one of them, and just upload the same video 17 times, you know? Like, I have to try different things, you know? I have to keep creating fresh content. But it's, like, really hard to do that given how fucking powerful the format is. Because then it's like, I play all these different brews and try different stuff, and I just get completely annihilated. Like, these games aren't even close. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I legitimately don't know. I have an idea. I don't know if it's very good, though. There's that. And then I go... they're at 13. Wait, can I force them to block with Green Shell this turn? I can, right? Hold on. Let me think about this. I think I can, right? If I go... Hex the 4/5... And then I go... No, because they get another nursery token. God damn it, I forgot about that. If I kill the forest, they just get a nursery token. So I can't even do that. I guess I can reanimate a moon shadow. This is fine. I think I might just be dead though, right? Like... I mean, that was a really good turn. I don't think it's going to be good enough, right? I feel like this is a better line than playing the second, than making a second eyeball, but... Play Modern, they have more varieties of decks there. Yeah, I mean, look, I am with you. I am a much, like, I am a Modern stan right now. I'm a big fan of Modern. I actually quite enjoy the format every time I play it. But you got to realize that like Modern is it even if Modern is a better format, which I do agree that it probably is. I should have. Why didn't I just take this? There's a big difference between streaming on Arena versus streaming on MTGO. You know, like my viewership, the difference in viewership when I stream Arena versus when I stream MTGO is like obscenely high. There's a huge difference. You know. And maybe it's just because I'm not entertaining enough. Like, you know, the other MTGO streamers are much better at keeping their audience engaged, and maybe I'm just not good enough at that, but... We got a 4-6. Maybe it's just a me issue, you know? I don't know. Could be. MTGO can be hard to keep up with, for sure. Bird. Bird. Wait, they missed on land? Do we win? They're at 6. We just win, right? They only have 1 flying blocker? How? Oh, no, they have 1 token. Shit. How can I do this? There has to be a way for me to be able to win this game, right? Wait, no, they are dead because they have to double block the Moon Shadow, right? So I just go flip this, do this, spin this, trigger here, send. I hope I didn't fuck this up. I think they're dead, but I'm not 100% positive. So the 2 Reachers have to block the 7/7. They have 3 other blockers. Oh my god, they go to 1. Fuck. They go to 1. Okay, they weren't dead, but... Jesus Christ. I don't even know how I won that game, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I stole that one. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be an Arena versus MTGO thing. But I mean, there's plenty of MTGO streamers that get good viewership, you know, like Spike and Caleb. They both basically primarily only stream MTGO, and their viewership is still really good, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, I guess his has been down a little bit, but... I'm sure it'll go back up once the modern RCQ season starts. I think part of the reason his viewership has gone down is just like there's less interest in modern, given that there hasn't been an RCQ season in almost a year, you know? I think that's part of it too. What are they playing? Landfall? I don't know if I want Seamrip against them. That's true. If you watch MTGO streams, you'll never get to see the beautiful technical display of what we like to call the white bar, which is in fact a feature, not a glitch. Is Torb good against them? I don't think it is. No modern brewing going on. I mean, Spike brews every single stream, right? I haven't been able to tune into a Spike stream in a while, but... Ooh. This is a good hand. It's a really good hand. Somebody clip this, please. Send it to Watsy. I demand my refund. I even added 2 lands to this deck so this wouldn't happen. Keep for science. If I wasn't playing against a deck that was trying to kill me on turn 4, then maybe I would keep that first hand. Unfortunately, we're playing standard. You're like this, maybe? Maybe they'll just scoop to the seam rip. Ooh, so you're saying there's a chance. So what you're telling me is there is in fact a chance that I can win this game. I guess I should have looted first. It's got to be that, right? Overlord. I do need to mill something good off this. That kind of counts. Yeah, I would say that counts. I mean, it's a 1-mana 7/7. God, 1-mana 7/7 is pretty fucked up. Alright, your turn. Go. That's all I got. Can you defeat my 1-mana 7/7 Flying Menace? Yeah, this song is so good. I would say, on average, a very underrated Thursday song. Like, people know about it, but, you know, it's not one of their, like, most popular ones. But it's really good. But I'm in a much better mood today. I mean, I'm gonna keep this. Breeding Pool. I guess maybe Bleed Grave is fine. Man, it gets kind of weird with this deck sometimes. I think they're on Kona. No, I'm gonna guess Cub. Oh, okay. I mean, surely we still go for the turn 3 Oculus plan against them, right? We just go Emptiness, kill this, turn 3 Oculus. In a crash. In a crash. They are playing Flamebreather. This is what I've been saying, though. It's like, every time you kill their 2-drop, it's like their deck just doesn't do anything. Well, they held the good 2-drop. They knew I'd kill the first one. That's smart. Oh, they have Bounce Off. That's really unfortunate. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Right? Like, I can't not play into it. They're going to be able to hold it up the whole game, so... They definitely have Bounce Off, though. Was there a better play this turn? I don't think so. Like, just like Elf Pass? Looter Pass? I don't know. Seems bad, right? Like, I think I have to go for it. Oofty. You have 5 mana. What are you gonna do with 5 mana? It's a respectable play. Is Lockmare too slow for this format? I think so. I've seen some people play Lockmare in Dimir midrange, but I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. Yo, what's up? Zero Sleep, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. 5 months, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. What's that do for me? Not a lot. I mean, we can make the looter into an Oculus next turn, which is nice. But it's gonna be really hard to win this game, I would assume. It does play pretty nicely with Hex, yeah. When I discard it to make the looter a Moonshadow, is that better than making it into an Oculus? I honestly don't know. You could be right about that. I guess this line is worse if they have another kill spell, because they can just kill the looter. Yeah, maybe it is worse. Yeah, I mean, I can't bounce it, but like... Yeah, maybe it was better. Maybe I was too caught up on making it into an Oculus. I could buy that. Yeah, maybe that was better, actually. Because they just don't have a good out to it. You depend on our protection, and you feed us those on the tablecloth. Am I blocking this turn? I don't think so. I could double block and trade the Moonshadow for it, but that seems kind of bad. Okay. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? 3, of course. 1 short. I don't know how I get out of this. I think it's this. Oh, they got the stupid Pit of Offerings, too. So I can't even cast this Oculus. I mean, I think holding it just in case we draw either a... Because we could draw a Emptiness or a Helping Hand to be able to get it back. I think I'll probably cook this game, though. Yeah, maybe this game would have been winnable if I had gone for the put a 7/7 into play line. It would have put a lot of pressure on them. I'm not sure if we could erase them, but it is possible. Because the elf is a good blocker, so maybe we could erase them. I just can't beat that. Cannot defeat that. Alright, Seam Rip bad. That bad. Snare. I don't like counter spells against them. Because they have Cavern. Nothing is... Well, I have Torpor Orbs, but nothing else is really good against them besides Torpor Orb. So let's remove Diviner, maybe? Call it a day. I'm gonna try it. Not happy about it, but I'm gonna try it. Sing it with me, chat. Young man. Am I excited to run Does Machines? Does Machines do what? What do machines do? What does machines do? You know? People have been saying and people have been asking. That's a 2-mana 4/4. Oh, you know what I just realized? This also turns off emptiness. So maybe I'm supposed to board out emptiness when I board in the Torp Orbs. I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that. Interesting. Interesting. I missed that. I missed that comment, okay. I can't see every comment. Bob off, King. Well, I'll make a 2-mana 3/5. What's better than a 2-mana 4/4? How about a 2-mana 3/5? Wall secured? Can't be that bad. I would like a land. People are talking about how standard is so powerful these days, but brother, we're just playing vanilla 2-mana 4/4s and 2-mana 3/5s. That doesn't sound that powerful to me. That's like barely above rate for limited. Nice. I think I'm dead. I yield. I would like to yield, if that's okay with you. I'd like to think that that game went about exactly as we intended when we boarded in the Torp Orbs. You know what I mean? I think that was about exactly what we had hoped for. Fuck it, I'll try it. I in fact do not machines. I don't do machines. Contrary to popular belief. Probably should kill that, shouldn't I? I'm gonna do that. YMCA. Opponent is living in the Copium Den. Ooh. I mean, we always hit an Oculus here, right? Every single time. Not exactly. Not entirely. I can't bring that thing back, because if I do, they're just gonna kill it. Lightning strike? Yeah, see. I know you got the lightning strike. I know you got it. I know you got it. That's heavy. Do it like this, maybe? Play this 2-mana 1/1 that's definitely not gonna die. For sure. Benevolent River Spirit. I do feel like for a deck that has 4 Helping Hand and 4 Emptiness, we don't have enough good targets for them. Because, like, technically Looter is a target, and this kind of also is, but, like, they're not great targets, you know? Like, I want some big dude. I want some, like, big, chunky, beefy guy that I can just get back. Don't clip that, by the way. Well, here, if we hit an Oculus, that's kind of disgusting, right? We're never gonna hit, though. Yeah, obviously. Wait, how does this work? Okay, if I... Wait, doesn't it work the way that I want it to? We're gonna try it. I'm gonna try something. I think. I probably should kill their Chandra, but this is more for experimentation. I have to manual tap, though. I think it works the way that I want. So you make this. into a diviner. Uh-huh. And then you reanimate the diviner. Ooh, okay. Bin both of these? Is this even good? I don't know. I don't know if this is good, but it's what we're doing. So, now what? See, I've gotten step 1, but I don't know how to get past step 1. Like, what is step 2 here? I guess this? And go? I don't know, you figure it out. You figure it out. Well, the thing is, if I keep Helping Hand on top, what am I getting back next turn? I don't have anything good to get back with Helping Hand, right? Right, but if you make a copy of Moonshadow, it's still only a 1/1. You know what I mean? Maybe that's still good, though. Like, maybe just making 3 1/1 Moonshadows is good enough? Maybe it is. Or 4, rather. Right, it would have made 4. Well, it's the original plus 3 more, I guess.
All right, team. New plan.
I guess I could have just made 4 elves, too. Maybe that was good. But I can kind of do that anyways, right? Because I can Bailmerk back the Emptiness. So I just go Bailmerk back Emptiness, and then Emptiness make 4 guys. But keeping the Bailmerk gives me the opportunity to mill Oculus and then pick up Emptiness.
Push it to the limit.
I'm not blocking, by the way. No chance. I just want to put 4 Oculus into play. Come on. Mill the Oculus one time, please. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Chat, pray for me. Pray for me. Never lucky. Never, ever, ever, ever lucky. Okay, now what? The stories into it? I guess I could still stories, huh? Is that worth it? Probably. It means that I'm not bitter triumphing the Chandra this turn. Brother, you gotta cut that out. You gotta stop that. Okay, well, that didn't work. So, now what? I mean, I guess we just make 4 Iron Shield Elves, right? The Moonshadow? Why do I want 4 1/1 Moonshadows? I guess they would be 2/2s because I can stack the triggers. Is that better than 4 elves, though? Maybe it's better than 4 elves. They do grow, too. Yeah, maybe it is better. Okay. No, you're probably right. Maybe it is better. Okay, so this happens. Stack the triggers like this. Return Shadow. I could have also made this into a 7/7 Shadow, but this is better for content. Triggers! I think this is good. Wait a minute, does Moonshadow work with tokens? Oh, wait, this is bad, because they can just kill the tokens. And then killing the tokens wouldn't trigger the original Moonshadow. So this isn't as good as I thought it was. Fuck. Well, you know. I tried. I guess I can chump block with the original to grow the other 3. Yeah, it says permanent card, so it doesn't count tokens. Also, for what it's worth, they have 4 speed right now, so they got a lot of mana. How much better would 4 Iron Shield Elves be, you know? Probably not that much better. Yeah, that's a good point. I have a Surveil Land too, so the Surveil Land can make them a little bit bigger. Okay. That's a lot of shit. That is a lot of shit. They are suspiciously holding back a Howl Squad Heavy. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Oh. We're thinking about something. I mean, they have access to, what, 12 mana in combat here? I'll block. I'm gonna block. That's a lot of Moon Shadows. I can maybe pump them twice if I draw permanent. Go bitter, discard permanent, and then backstreet mill a permanent. Best draw here would just be another emptiness. Actually, Balemore could be best draw. Do they have 2 Burst Lightnings? Man, I'm not dead to 2. They only have 3 more mana. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sure, man. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Math is hard. I will give him that. Math is kind of hard. Math can be very difficult at times. What the fuck? Like, oh shit. They also could have just made, they could have made mana in combat before damage happened, and they could have had a lot more mana there, you know? I like the saying if they don't kill my 2 mana 1/1. I don't know what the odds of that happening are, but oh. Oh. That's fine. That, you can have that one. I'll take that trade. That is an okay trade with me. Deal. D-E-A-L. Wait, why did I do it this way? Why didn't I just reanimate the Oculus? Like, wasn't that better? I guess this way I can save the emptiness to kill the Needlehead, so maybe this is slightly better? Because I do kind of want to kill the Needlehead, right? I don't know, it's close. Or I could just reanimate the Oculus and have a second one. I could do that, too. I'm not sure which way is better. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that's... yeah, you got that. I think this line takes a little bit more damage, but it's higher upside. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put a second Oculus into play. I don't give a shit about this Needlehead, man. You can have that. I'm a-okay with that, bozo. Boop. Boop. Trigger, 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 trigger. Ooh. How about a 4th one? No? Never lucky. Alright, proceed. Proceed! Well, you know... oh, they're just dead. Can I get a that's rough, buddy? Alright, game 3. That's cool. Whee! Let's do that again. I think this hand's good, but it's a little sketchy. Like, double tap land is kind of tough, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, them not playing a 1-drop is nice. I think I have to lead with Archive. Yeah. Because I need a white source untapped on turn 3. I don't think I want that. Did I hear about the top 32 for the Toronto Limited qualifier? I did not. What happened? Give me a TLDR. Drama alert, drama alert, drama alert. Really? Why'd you bring in that one? Don't kill my 1-1, please. Please don't kill my 1-1. I'm asking. That's really fucked up, man. That's really fucked up. Milan Oculus? We're not back. This sucks. This really sucks. I think I just have to play the other looter here, don't I? If 4 cards in hand. Because, like, okay, I can hex the Magebane, but if I hex the Magebane, what's my plan next turn? Like, I don't really have a plan next turn if I hex that thing. If I hex that next turn, like, play Tapland Twilight Diviner, and... You know, I'm just gonna play this. Top 32 draft had to complete it at the face-to-face... Oh, no, I did hear about that, yeah. I did hear about the fact that they had to... They had to drive to the face-to-face store. That actually reminds me of, like, the very, very first PTQ that I ever won was we played at UMass Amherst, and they only had the venue until, like, 8 p.m., but the top 8... It was limited, so it was top 8 draft, Swiss sealed top 8 draft. And we had to go to the Pandemonium store, which was like a 15-minute drive from Amherst. And that was a good time. Ross, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Bro, you gotta cut that shit out. That is not what I wanted to draw. This has been a tough game, man. This has been a really tough game. Do we just have to hope to spike at Oculus here? I think so. Yeah, I think we do. I wish I had a Goblet Shrine. It's pretty unlikely given we have 2 of them in hand, but, you know. How many cards are in grave? 4 right now. This would be 6. I guess I'm just gonna make 2 looters? I don't really know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Go to 8. It's not looking good. Just gonna die to this stupid Hellkite. Multiple PTQ finals in Seattle had to finish at Denny's. I've never had to finish a PTQ at a Denny's before, but... I think that was the only time where I've ever had to go to a different venue to finish the top 8. Yeah, maybe that was a better line. Keep the Bitter Triumph, and then I can go discard the Oculus next turn. I don't know if I have time for that, though, you know what I mean? Okay, they kind of threw a little bit. So, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 2 in hand. I will take this, I think. This is Blight 1, right? Okay. So I can Blight onto the face down and still gain 2 life to kill the lizard. I guess I only gain 1. Because I go up to 9 and then take 1 from the lizard, go to 8. McDonald's top 8 for a Nationals qualifier? That's funny. Okay. I mean, this is all fine. What is that last card? What is your last card, opponent? Your last pathetic card. I mean, I'm calling. I'm gonna call all day. That's fine. So we trade. End step, I think we kill Needlehead. Oh wait, hold on. No, they dealt the damage to the Diviner. Okay, I can do this. Because I want to keep a 3/3 Diviner. Wait. Oh, right. Right, I have 4 cards. This is fine, though, because I can... No! Oh! That didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. Go. Shit! I forgot that was a litter. Oh, come on. Oh. I mean, I kind of deserve this, to be fair. I do definitely deserve this. Put a 3. Next turn we have to trade for the Hellkite. It'd be nice if they drew us a land at some point, you know? Ooh. Yeah, that's good, right? Yep. It's the same number of cards in the graveyard. Alright, don't draw a spell. Don't draw a spell. Don't draw a spell. Don't draw a spell. Never unlucky. You know they're gonna just draw like Lightning Strike or some shit. Oh. Oh. I'm out of hexes though, so I can't gain life. I will declare a block. Alright, man. Draw Hellkite or bust. Just give me... Okay, Hellkite's not good enough. Okay, don't draw Burn Spell, please. You can draw Nova Hellkite. Please don't draw Burn Spell. Okay. Woo!